Hello guys, how have you been doing? I know it's been a long while, but today is a trade breakdown of this trade that I caught. I don't know, maybe the past 2 days. I don't actually remember the day, but if you are following me on Instagram, you have probably seen it because I brag about it a lot. It's a 1 to 15 hour history road. So without further ado, let's get that to the background. Actually go to the daily time frame and go to the daily time frame to see the content. As you can see from the daily time frame, this pair is bullish. After the mitigation of this demand right here, as you can see, this area of demand that have a breakthrough of structure right here with the liquidity with it, as you can see right here, with all the liquidity right here. After the mitigation of this area, I went to the 4 hour. I think at the time I went to the 4 hour, try to refine my areas of demand so that I can see where I'm headed. First of all, I wanted to buy the market from this area, but this area didn't give me any confirmation, so I didn't take the trade from there. So I went to the 1 hour. I think I didn't go to the 4 hour, but let's go to the 1 hour direct. So as you can see from the 1 hour, I wanted to get on this trade from this area, because if you go to the lower time frame, like the 5 minute, as you can see, I was waiting for my confirmation entry from that area above. As you can see right here, I've drawn my lines, wait for everything to settle down and everything. Let me go back right there. As you can see, I was waiting for this area to actually give me the liquidity grab, and the market structure shift. Then I will have my entry and then I will buy to the upside. But as it's come to this area, it actually sell down to the area below. Where is that area below? The first level, the second level of demand, as you can see right there. Let me zoom in. The second level of demand. After this is the first level of demand, and this is the second level of demand. A very small order block, as you can see right there. If you know small money, if you know your stuff with small money concept, you can see a red candle right here. So this was my first area of demand. So it has a very value gap, and it actually broke structure. As you can see, high. It has a high. It has a high. It has a low. It has a high right here. It has a low right here. Then it has another high right here, low, high, and breaking structure, as you can all see. So I have two areas. Why do I have two areas? Because you don't know where the market is gonna shift. Let's be honest, we can't know where the movement is gonna be. We just have to predict on what the market is giving us. So as you can see right here, after the market violated this area of demand, that has this liquidity, this low right here, as you can see, we have equal lows right here. From here to here, it's a liquidity, because this low didn't take the previous low. As you can see, it didn't give that. After it made a high, it made a low, it made a high, it made a low, it made a high, it made low. This low, as you can see, this low didn't take out the low before it. So because it didn't take it, I didn't want to draw so much line on the chart. I used this as my liquidity. When the market took it, I waited for a confirmation at this area. I didn't get the confirmation that I wanted from this area. So what did I actually do? I waited for the mitigation of this area right here. After we got mitigated, as you can see, we have the market needs liquidity for it to move. As you can see, the market needs liquidity, needs money for it to move. How did it get money? By taking money from other traders. After it taking all the money from other traders, that's when it moves. And when it moves, it doesn't move like normal move. It moves so much to the point that it gives you so much money, like the money of all people who actually didn't read the market right and didn't wait for their confirmation, and they wasn't patient. So as you can see, this level of demand actually got induced also, because if you look closely, this low actually took out the supply. As you can see, this low actually took out the supply. So we have inducement of this supply right here. We have inducement of this supply of this demand right here. We have inducement of this demand. For those that didn't wait it for the confirmation, the market actually give them a small portion of a move to think that this area is valid, because you see like bullish engulfing right here for the normal price action traders, that those pattern traders normal move like here, like this move is gonna give us money, but it didn't, because they didn't wait for the actual confirmation. They didn't wait for this pattern. They didn't wait for the actual pattern, which is on the lower time frame. We're gonna see a high taking out the low, shifting structure to the upside, and actually finding entry and then buys, because they didn't wait for this pattern. And this pattern is very important when it comes to lower entry confirmation, because if you didn't wait for this pattern, you're actually gonna lose money. And some people are not patient enough with this market. This is not a get rich quick. You have to be patient. You have to be patient when you are entering the market. For those that didn't be patient, they actually got. For those that didn't wanna be patient, they actually lost money here. So for those that didn't want to be patient, they lost money here. For those that entered early here without waiting for another confirmation right here, they also got induced right here. They also get induced, because they will be putting their stop losses down at this. They will be doing like this. Let me compare. They will do like this from the 1 hour, entering right here, where they will put their stop loss. They will put their stop loss right below the area, and actually looking to aim for those highs, that unrealistic highs, because we didn't wait for the lower time frame confirmation. But as I always do, I always go to the 5 minute, wait for my confirmation entry, enter, and make a lot of money, like I always do, like I've always showed you on my previous videos. And some of you will say, yo Ayman, where is the face cam? I actually took this trade a few days ago, and I actually didn't have the time to actually sit down at the desk and do what I usually do, put a camera and everything. So after this area was induced, let's get back to this. After this level was induced, I say good, we have inducement of a supply, we have inducement of a demand. That's a very good sign. So where's the inducement? It's right here. As you can see, we have inducement of a supply, and the inducement of the supply, because some people, after they see yes we've induced the supply, they've taken all the money. Some people will be putting their entries right after they induced the supply. They're gonna enter in like right around here, putting their stop losses at the low, and they've actually will be taken out like the market usually does. They'll actually be taken out. As you can see, they've actually been taken out. So I waited for my pattern, which is a high, low, taking off the low, shifting the structure to the upside, mitigation, then to buy. That's simple and easy. It's not that hard to understand this. After that, you know what I actually do on my previous videos, like I've always showed you guys what I do. How did I know that this demand that's actually gonna give me my sniper entry that I'm always catching when I'm doing this type of videos? So let's do like this. Let's take our Fibonacci adjustment tool, like I'm always showing you guys. We have a low to a high, low to a high. What did the levels show? You have the 50% level, we have the 618 level, we have the 716 level. So I have two places where I can put my entry from. So why did I choose the 7 to 1.6 level? Because it perfectly aligned. Because if you can see, the 6 to 1.8 level here didn't align with anything. It doesn't have anything like I can use, no a fair value gap, no, we just have an accumulation right here. We don't have anything. So I didn't take that level for that particular reason. I used the 7 to 1.6 because it has a fair value gap, and it's actually close to a demand level. As you can see right here. So I use it as my entry. As you can see, I use my entry right here. I use my entry with my stop loss below it. Very tight stop loss, very tight stop loss. And what is my actual take profit? So I wanted to take a profit from a level that I thought was a supply that the market is gonna have a reaction from. So where's that level actually? It was right around here, where I took my profit, because I thought this area was gonna be a level of supply where the market is gonna give a reaction from. So because as you can see right here, when the market came to that area, actually hesitated for a little bit, hesitated, then actually took the area. I could have had a second entry right there, but yeah, you know, it's the end of the month and I don't want to be risking the profit that I made. And it was actually a small flip, not a big flip like I usually do, not those $20 making $200, $10 making $150. Not that. No, it's not that. So as you can see, if you read the structure from here, because we are bullish on the higher time frame, high, low, taking out the low, shifting the structure, finding an entry, and actually buying the market. So that's how we usually do it. So that's the whole breakdown, and that is why I took my profit from that area for a 1 to 50 risk to reward. 1 to 50 risk reward. 1 to 50 risk reward, as you can see right here. 1 to 50 risk reward. 1 to 50 risk reward. So that's the breakdown. It's a very fast video. I didn't take long. I don't think I took long for me to explain all this. So if you want in-depth explanation and what broker is this is the div broker, this is synthetic indices. I'll leave the description for the broker down in the description. I'll leave all my social media handles, Instagram and everything, because you can see me. I'll put a screenshot somewhere of me entering the trade, me monitoring the trade, me taking profit. I've put it all on Instagram so you can see it. So if you are not following me on Instagram, you are missing a lot, because I put a lot of things out there. I'll put my Snapchat everywhere, you can see it. Go add me on there. So that's all for today's video. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and love, peace, 2 weeks. Signing out, guys.